it's going to impact the productivity level. And so we have to start thinking about it from a new and different perspective and how to deal with it. So I don't see it too far removed, but the mindset is in a different direction. So it is something that I'm personally looking at, and it is something that we have to look at the global level.
Good afternoon. It's a great honor to be here among all these wonderful ladies leaders and other great people. My question, I work for Marriott International. I manage the JW Marriott here in Chongqing, a company with more than 3,000 hotels worldwide. And I'm just wondering, and my question is mostly I think to Archana, because she has that experience that you do from the business perspective, the pressure is on, it's all profits, lower cost cutting, lower prices. And I'm, since our first day here in this conference, in our first session, I have been meant to ask this question. I'm wondering, how can, in this environment where all these global giants coming into these big corporations, procurement offices trying to sign global contracts, like we were talking chemicals, etc., whatever, who will be supplying throughout all the 3,000 hotels. All these big contracts are being signed with global giants, another giant with another giant. How do women enterprises compete and get into the list of procurement list of, for example, a company like ours, where me as a general manager of the JW Marriott Chongqing, I would love and really passionately be behind buying from a woman enterprise. But how do we know about them getting on the list? They are not on the list anywhere, because I believe that the giants will win over those women enterprises. How did you get into? Because I heard that you have a contract with the Oberoi hotels, etc., in India. I think this is really fantastic, and hopefully we can get many of those things signed, those contract signs also.
Well, I'll be very, very brief on this. One sentence I'll tell you. Women-owned enterprises offer, in the end, if we want to be sub-vendors to multinationals, we have to offer valued services at a lesser cost. That's my answer to this. And that is how, because I'll talk to you all at length over coffee, but it has to be, in the end, a win-win situation. No corporate is going to make you a vendor because you are a woman-owned enterprise. So our products and services have to excel. And that's what we are confident about.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're very conscious of time, but we're actually more conscious of your need for answers. So to facilitate the dialogue, what I'd ask you to do is to take a cup of coffee with you into the Crystal Ballroom, to sit down the front. We'll occupy some tables down the front there and continue our dialogue until the next session starts in that room at 3:15. Before you go, some housekeeping announcements. Buses for dinner leave at 7 p.m. Please proceed to the lobby immediately after the closing address. The dinner is sponsored by ITC, and it will take place at the Three Gorges Museum and will be followed by a river cruise. Something to look forward to. Tomorrow morning, the buses for the company visits leave at 8:30, except for visit B, which is agriculture, which leaves at 8 a.m. Please be punctual as time is limited. Complimentary airport transfer is provided on the 12th and 13th of September only. Outside these dates, please contact the front desk directly. And fourth and finally, you will be distributed the event evaluation form. Please take a few minutes to fill it in and leave it on the table outside the Crystal Ballroom. But for the moment, grab a coffee, go to the Crystal Ballroom, occupy the tables down the front. We will continue our dialogue there. And we will also launch a very important initiative at 3:15 this afternoon. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you. And can we please thank our panelists, our fantastic panelists, for their insights and experience. Thank you. And Madam Moderator.